Hello all you beautiful people, my name is Travis. I hope you're all having an amazing day. What do you get when you cross the irreverent zaniness and cocky charm of Bugs Bunny with the excellent adventures of Bill and Ted and the buyout of a certain major Hollywood studio? You get the first R-rated MCU film starring male nurse, Roddy St. James, Princess Di, the lady from that canceled Lost wannabe show from 2010, the groom from the Mr. Bean's wedding short, and a bunch of gratuitous cameos in Deadpool and Wolverine. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what you need to know before watching Marvel Studios' 34th film and 48th chapter. Whether this is the very first MCU property you've been introduced to, or you're just a casual viewer of the series and need a quick brushing up, I'm here to fill you in on everything that's come before. Let's begin. So I can't truly dissect the preludes of Deadpool and Wolverine without first explaining one important matter, that being the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU. A collection of, so far, 47 independent yet cleverly woven and interlinked properties that began with Iron Man in 2008 and has journeyed through until Echo in 2024. Alright, so once upon a time in the early days of Marvel movies, certain film and character rights were sold in a bidding war between different film studios. 20th Century Fox got X-Men and Fantastic Four, Universal got The Incredible Hulk, Sony got Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, Warner Brothers got Blade, and Marvel Entertainment, who pooled their remaining character properties together, saved up enough money to form Marvel Studios, giving us Iron Man, which of course gave birth to the MCU, which was later purchased by the Walt Disney Company in 2009. Glorious as this all may be, this is why you've never seen the likes of Wolverine, Iron Man, and Ghost Rider share the silver screen together. Movie studios just have a thing about not sharing their toys with each other.
Get off my lawn.
Unless, of course, one of these studios sells all their toys to another studio for $71 billion. Which was the headline-breaking case in 2019 when Walt Disney Studios purchased 20th Century Fox, making Dr. Frankenfurter your favorite Disney princess and giving the entire Fox library of films and character rights a new home at the House of Mouse. Since that landmark acquisition, we have got a few little X-Men breadcrumbs in the MCU in the forms of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Our final member, Professor Charles Xavier.
Miss Marvel.
Kamala, there's something different in your genes. Like a mutation.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
The plant gave me wings on my ankles and ears that pointed to the clouds. I was a mutant.
And the Marvels.
Seems a little disoriented. Where are we? What happened?
We were hoping you could tell us.
It is Deadpool and Wolverine, however, that will act as an arc for the Fox X-Men films and fully blend its universe of characters into the wider Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, speaking of universes, since the final Avengers movie, the idea of the multiverse is a concept that's been tossed around pretty off and on. Essentially, every aforementioned film studio franchise exists as its own singular timeline or universe, playing out separately and concurrently to each other. Marvel Studios is using the idea of the multiverse as a model to explain that everything, studio toy sharing aside, is canon. Everything Marvel you've seen before still exists as its own thing, it's just all kind of happening separately from each other. But as I said, Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be the TKO. We need to usher in an entire generation of past Marvel movie nostalgia into the current landscape of Marvel cinema. It's at this intersection of multiversal storytelling and nostalgia cash grabs you'll find the concept of variance. Across infinite universes may exist infinite versions of the same character. You've got your Toby Spidey, you've got your Andrew Spidey, you've got your Tom Spidey. All as the same character, each doing their own Spidey thing in each of their own Spidey universes. Loki, no stranger to this idea of variance, got to meet, fight, work, and fall in love with his own variants, playing a huge role in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Our main continuity Doctor Strange fought an evil Doctor Strange variant with piano music and then possessed a zombie Doctor Strange to fight off a witch. This notion of alternate versions of the same character has helped to justify not only past recasts, but also gives these studios the chance to tell bigger and crazier stories moving forward. The biggest plot device, though, helping to explain this concept would be that of the Time Variance Authority, or TVA, an all-knowing, omnipresent, Law and Order time cop-esque agency that exists outside of time and space. Wow. Featured heavily and exclusively in both seasons of the Loki series, it's the TVA's job to record and monitor the flow of time of every single universe. See, when the TVA needs to jump into a timeline and conduct their TVA shenanigans, sometimes they need to avoid creating a butterfly effect on said timeline.
Reset the timeline.
These moments are erased from existence to allow the natural flow of time to continue on. These moments, however, all the people, all the places, all the objects, everything from these moments can't just be erased though. These moments are plucked from time and sent to a place called
The Void.
Located at the literal end of time, the Void is used by the TVA as a kind of barren landfill to dump all their time shit. It's essentially the TVA's recycle bin. So every soul that gets erased from time by the Time Variance Authority finds themselves in the Void, just kinda waiting for nothing to happen forever. Until the delete from trash command in the form of the dreaded Eliath shows up and deletes them forever. Acting as a kind of stormy junkyard dog monster, Eliath's whole existence is to just eat and consume whoever is unfortunate enough to find themselves in the inescapable reaches of the Void. So yeah, not the place you ever want to find yourself. Speaking of places you never want to find yourself, Canada is the proud home of famous X-Men character Jean Valjean, aka Wolverine. Over the last 24 years, the temperamental, distrusting, ruthless, lone wolf character of Wolverine has been sublimely portrayed in the X-Men films by Aussie legend Hugh Jackman, making Deadpool and Wolverine the character's 10th appearance. Thumbs up for Hugh Jackman.
God, he's good. He's fast. He's too good. And he's mesmerized me. Oh.
Logan was born with a mutated gene that granted him the curse of longevity, also giving him a crazy regenerative healing factor and a 6th set of killer claws. After submitting himself to a very traumatizing government experiment, Logan came out of it with an indestructible skeletal structure composed of the rare metal adamantium. In the years to follow, Logan found himself in the company of the mutant super team, the X-Men, led by Enterprise Captain Charles Xavier.
Make it so, number one.
It was with this newfound family that Logan fought many bad guys, fought for mutant rights, and traversed time to save the world. His last appearance was showcased in the coolest neo-western you'll ever see, aptly titled Logan, which acted as the character's swan song, marking the final appearance of that Wolverine.
This is what it feels like.
And behind every great Wolverine stands a great Deadpool. And behind every great Deadpool is a great behind. With guns as deadly as his physique and swords as sharp as his wit, lethal funny man turned mouthy mercenary Wade Wilson began his revised timeline franchise with a terminal cancer diagnosis, leading him to volunteer for yet another sketchy military experiment in hopes of finding a cure. These physically and psychologically damning experiments not only cure his cancer, but evolve his mutated genes to the extreme, giving him an insane and convenient regenerative healing factor, but at the cost of making him look like a spooky hot dog. Boom. The fourth wall shattering character spent the duration of his first 2 films getting revenge on the guy that took away his Ryan Reynolds sex appeal, as well as saving a mouthy mutant kid from a homicidal time-traveling Jonah Hex. Accompanying Deadpool throughout his adventures are his equally witty and stunning fiancée Vanessa, his wise but snarky ex-roommate Blind Al, his innocent yet sadistic cab-driving pseudo-sidekick Dopinder, and an uncanny crew of affordable X-Men characters. 30 years after 20th Century Fox purchased the film rights, the X-Men are finally back home at Marvel. It's a win-win. Disney Marvel earns back the world's love and money, and the X-Men characters get the clean slate shakeup they've desperately needed for a while. It'll seem silly one day, but for many people at one time, this movie was an impossibility. Seeing mutants in the MCU was as possible as Wild Wild West getting a sequel. Seriously, show any person in 2010 this headline and you will melt their mind balls. Lo and behold, here we are, and damn, does it feel good. For the condensed yet definitive Deadpool and Wolverine experience, I would recommend checking out Deadpool, Logan, Deadpool 2, and Loki Season 1. Alright, all you cool cats, that is the story so far. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Every view and every subscription seriously means the world. If you enjoyed anything about this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay caught up with the always expanding MCU. That will let me know how incredibly awesome you are. You'll see a new video from me shortly before any new MCU movie, series, or special debuts. That being said, please enjoy Marvel Studios' Deadpool and Wolverine. Maximum effort.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Phenomenal.